Hey, hi everyone. So in this video, we will see how we can build a full web applications in 20-30 minutes. So let's get started. So what are the tools I'm going to use? Let me explain first. So I'm going to use Lovable. That will be easiest way you can build any web applications. So you can use the same ideas to any applications like Replit, or you can use even for the with the cursor, and anywhere you can use. But for now, I am taking example as Lovable, and for the DB we will go with Supabase as a backend as a service is the new terminology which we need to go for. And so I will first go one by one how the existing architecture works and the new architecture changes in the AI era, right? So let me start with first earlier architecture, how it looks like, right? So earlier, how the web flow happens is first users request, and we will have our UI user interface, which is mobile or laptop devices, and then it will have the backend as a backend server where you need to build in Node.js or Python or Go, like that, and then it calls the database, and database will give you the stored persistent storage data, and then backend will respond with the API. So that is how it works. So with the new architecture, so the terminology called backend as a service. So what happens here is when the user request, and in the UI itself you can able to call the database queries. So you can, in the UI code only, you can return the functions and SQL queries, all those things you can able to write. So that is the Supabase is one of the famous tool which trending now, right? So let's start. So what we are going to do is we are going to give input into the Lovable, and it generate the UI. That UI will authenticate in the Supabase. Supabase also providing the authentication layer as a separately, right? And along with the databases as well. So once the authenticated, then what happens, users will prompt the idea, and then it will call the AI layer, right? AI means it can be a chat GPT, OpenAI, or it can be a Anthropic API, or it can be a Google Gemini API to validate that idea is valid or not. It's super simple, right? So in this example, I'm going to take a new applications, which is like basically like just a simple example, right? Whenever you have any idea, you want to validate whether this idea is work out or not, right? So that is how we will going to build. So I'm going to ask Cloud, can you provide me the prompt to build this idea in Lovable? I need only the prompt to build this application end to end with authentication. Don't write any code. So I'm just saying that it should give only prompt to feed into the Lovable, right? We no need to generate any code here, right? So I have asked that. Let's score as well, right? Validator with the score, and monetize. Okay, so let's give this. Yeah, so this is a Lovable. So build a AI startup idea validator with web applications, authentication system, Supabase, and I didn't mention that, right? I'm going to use anything, so it automatically takes everything, right? So it only provide like a API as Anthropic API, but this is up to us. We can change that as well, right? So yeah, just we can. So what we can do is I will copy this, simply copy from here, and I'm going to here, and then what I will do is I'm not going to say as it's a Anthropic or anything. So integrate the AI layer. That's what I'm going to say. AI API to analyze submitted ideas, I'm not going to stick with anything. Let's see what it is provide. So build an AI startup idea validator, web applications. So idea submission form, a startup name, so exactly what is it should give, everything it is giving, and form validations integrating AI. Okay, monetization session. Okay, pros and cons, scores. Okay, yes, done, right? Everything it is providing. Design requirements also it is giving a responsibility. It told that, and what backend should be used, and use AI for validation idea, right? It provides the everything, right? Okay, that's it. So done. So let's so anyway, this also will take it as a plan. Let's see how it works. So this Lovable also having like a planning and execution, all those is there. Let's see. Asking some questions. So let's clear about this. Enable cloud. So Lovable providing their own clouds, but that has a problem that we need to stick around with the Lovable cloud itself. So better what we can ask is okay, Lovable is providing the inbuilt cloud as well. So we can allow for now. Let's go. I'm giving allow for now. So here you can see the different sections, cloud, design, and code, everything you can see. And let's see. So already it is starting thinking about this. So it is saying that will you want to enable the AI? I'm saying allow. So it will take little time because it should do all the whatever we have required, right? Asked. So everything it will be set it up. So that is what it is doing. So you can see that we are setting up the design system, creating core components, implement AI validation edge functions, wire up routing and state, everything. So meanwhile, I will explain what is exactly Supabase is. Supabase is nothing but the terminology called backend as a service. So what it has everything. So for example, if it is authentication, so you can allow any kind of authentication as well. So for example, you can have a providers, right? Sign in providers. So you can have Gmail as a provider, GitHub as a provider, Facebook as a provider, anything you can integrate easily in your application. So you can enable this, and then that's it, done, right? So like this. And also basically when you are enabling, you need to add a if it is a Google, then you need to add a Google authentication keys here. So it will enable like that. So for now we have enabled the sign up from here. And also you can, so what happens when you sign up, it will ask a confirm email as well. So I will show you in the demo. So once it's built, but so once you have to authenticate it, so what happens, anyone can sign up, right? So it will be spam your databases and all those things. So that's why always confirm your email. So that's why we have to enable this always. That's a good thing. And also they have supported edge functions. So edge functions is nothing but you can write a simple something similar to lambda functions, where it can return the JSON for your UI, and it will be happen, right? And also you can set the cron jobs as well, where it can timely execute all those things. And also you can execute the logs and everything you can have. It is exactly like it, I can say like you can create a tables, and you can create a functions, and you can set up the cron jobs. Everything you can do it inside the Supabase itself. So of course I'm not it's not like a sponsorship video or something like that. So I'm saying what are the things it's available in the Supabase. I want to explain so that you guys know why Supabase is better for this. to start for that, I think it is you can have 500 MB as a database size, right? That would be enough for you to validate your idea, right? You know, to be go with $25 or something per month, that you can scale when you grow, right? When you want your business grows, I think it's you can take these things, but for now you can go with the free itself. So you can create a lot of projects as well. I think if you see mine, I have a lot of projects as well, like free plan itself, right? So I have built a lot of projects using Supabase, and as well as the other backend as a service. So backend as a service boss. So there are a lot of providers. One is Supabase. Similarly, AppWrite also it is very famous. They are also good bandwidth. They have actually 2 GB storage, and but you should have only one database. I think two. There is a conditions, but here, and I'm planning to go like this series on how you can do the vibe coding, and also how you can create the automations, all those things in a series. So that is why this is the first video. I'm just creating, starting how non-technical people also can create a web apps in less than a hour or in minutes, right? Okay, I have built a complete AI with this. Boom. Yeah, we got something nice. So very clean UI. Yeah. And so it is taken the same purple kind of theme. Maybe in the prompt, if you give the proper thing, then it can give other UI as well. And let's see. Let me. You can open in the a separate window as well, right? Let's get started. I will say as a let's get started, and I'm giving like so Selvaraj. Yes. So basically we signed up, and let's see how it is working. Startup name is LinkedIn automatic follow-up, right? Or okay, we can say as a LinkedIn lead capture. Okay, so problem is finding the clients in the LinkedIn. That's a problem. How to solve this? Find the prospect client, prospect lead via buying indentation, buying intent, posts, LinkedIn posts, LinkedIn posts, LinkedIn post, comments, etc. Who is target customer? Small business owners, SaaS founders, investors. Unique value propositions. Automatically runs 24/7 to figure out your lead. Revenue model, SaaS subscription. Validate the idea. Let's see, it's analyzing. Good, it is working. Nice, we can see what is the APIs it's calling. Network. You can figure out what are the API it is calling. And validation. Okay, so it gives okay, nice. It gives a score as well. Very nice. Wow. It gives market viability, problem solution fit, innovation, revenue potential, feasibility, everything it gives, right? How fast? It's exactly we have completed within 20 minutes, I think. It's interesting, right? So you can and you can make this as a live. Let's deploy this, and I'm going to publish this, and add a custom domain as well. For now, I'm just going to publish this, and you can share this to anyone. Done, right? How fast it is. So you can sign up and sign in, everything you can do. And now you can check in the cloud what it is getting stored. So in the cloud database, ideas it was and inserted, and authentication happens, right? And you have ideas in the one row, and it has the user ID as well, which is good. and you can write, you can generate a select star from, you can execute the SQL query as well, how many users it's signed up, everything. Now one user, who is the user, email, and you can run each function as well. It's pretty easy, right? That's it. It's very dynamic, and you can give to anyone. They can validate this and then give you the feedbacks. And for example, if okay, let's see whether it's published or not. Yes, it's published. Nice. This is the link. I will post it here. And so this is the link. So bright idea boost lovable.app. I'm going to hit this, and boom. So now you can share to anyone. That's it, done. So how fast we built this app, right? So super easy, exciting times. Tomorrow let's go through how you can monetize and how you can make like some plan for this, and then and also we can add more idea on this, right? So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.